Last time on Death Mark 2.
I'll keep the exit safe for you. Be careful. Oh boy, not good.
Kill! Whoa, nutsack!
I'm going to go check. No, don't!
Bad!
Avenge Michiho.
Strange-looking apparitions are roaming around the school. Whoo boy, things are definitely coming to a head, ain't they? Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and last time we were all thrown for a loop. Oh boy, I was 99% certain that Michiho was the departed. Now I think it might have been a red herring, and that either Doryu or someone else is the departed because the departed tricked us, made us think we were seeing it, and attacked it. And we actually killed Michiho. Holy fuck. And now we came back to the school and saw that there are weird giant insects with faces on them, like hanging over all the students, and something is definitely wrong. And Mr. Konoe called us saying, hey, I need to talk to you about Kinukawa, even though maybe her body has been found, maybe it hasn't. I don't know. All I know is that this is the final chapter, probably my last day at this academy, and, frankly, while I still kind of have a hunch that Doryu might be the departed, I don't know. She stayed over at Yashiki's house, like, you know, helping him out, so, yeah, it's just, oh, man. God damn. It hurts. But let's go talk to Mr. Konoe. When I enter the faculty room, Mr. Konoe is already there with an exhausted look on his face. There's a spirit clinging to his back, though he doesn't seem to notice it either. Oh my god! You finally arrived! Let's get on with it already. My body's feeling even more leaden than it was yesterday. Yeah, it's because you got a giant thing on your back there, buddy. I recall that you mentioned feeling worn down yesterday as well. If this fatigue is being caused by those vengeful spirits, that means you may have already been possessed back then. Does the fact that I can see these spirits mean the departed is getting even stronger? What's wrong? You seem like you're not quite looking at me. No, nothing. Nothing. It's staring into my soul! There are things he's better off not knowing. I'll just keep this quiet and not alarm him any more than I need to. So what's this about Kinukawa? Oh, right. She left the dorm yesterday and hasn't returned. Do you happen to know anything about that? Remaining silent is an admission of guilt. I don't know. Well, I've got no idea what happened to her. After the promise I made with Doryu, this is the only way I could possibly respond. Alright. Just remember, if you cause any sort of incident, it will reflect poorly upon me as well, since I'm the one who hired you. This is a matter of the student's safety we're talking about here. If you're hiding something from me, I won't forgive you. Okay. Should I be honest with him since it involves Michiho's safety? Even if I was, though, it's already too late. Telling him won't help anyone's safety. If you truly don't know anything about it, then we'll handle it from here. Suppose we should contact her family. These types of situations are frankly a struggle without Sakamoto around to handle them. What? Is Miss Sakamoto not here today? Yes, and she didn't even call in. It's very unlike her. I wouldn't say anything if she just weren't feeling well. Everyone falls ill sometimes. but her absence has been troubling me since I found this on my desk. Here, read it. Hands me a 5 sheets of paper bundled together with a paper clip. Looks like a write-up to me. Ugh. As soon as I read the first page, I groan. It's basically a formal complaint against Kazuo Yashiki, the temporary teacher. The paper is a laundry list of reasons why I'm unfit to be a teacher at this hallowed institution. And to no one's surprise, my unnatural close relationship with 2 members of the student council is primary concern. Who cares about all that? Read the last page. What's this now? The 5th page is different from the others. The other page was written with a stern, diligent hand, but this page is inked with sloppy, disconcerting handwriting. The voice keeps ringing in my mind. They keep calling and calling, and they don't stop. I will soon die, die, die. There's only one way to save my life. Go to the small room deep in the darkness. Goodness, at long last. Fox? Mushigami? Kabigami? What the hell is this? Mushigami and Kabigami. Name of the 2 gods mentioned in the old M-Town book. It can't be a coincidence. How could Sakamoto have written this? Voice echoing on their head, guiding them a step closer to death. It reminds me of something. That's right, Izumi said something similar before he died. Too late now. I mess up, the departed hates me. Oh no. Right. Perhaps Sakamoto is already being targeted by the departed. Why would Sakamoto? Why, you're asking? Don't you even realize it? You keep asking why, always why? Isn't it your entire job to investigate that? It's because of your slowness and incompetence that we have these mounting casualties! Mr. Cornway raises his voice and glowers at me. Such a normally mild-mannered person lashing out. Is this some sort of curse, or is he just that stressed? People's lives are at stake here. We've had students perish already! Don't use your unprofessionalism as an excuse. Results are all that matter. It's entirely your fault that things have turned out this way! Have I made myself clear, Yashiki? I'm just gonna remain silent. Right. I'm stunned speechless myself. Mr. Cornway lets out a sigh, and his shoulders droop. My grandfather founded this school. I must protect it. I've been working so hard to do that, my heart feels like it's breaking now. Mr. Cornway, the only thing I desire now is your report telling me this case has been solved. I don't want to fritter away any more time having this conversation. You are dismissed, Yashiki. Shit, is Sakamoto dead then? Okay, everyone's leaving. Oh my god. Much as I want to inspect the clock tower, the doors are locked in the evening. I'll wait in the infirmary until the sun sets. Fuck. I go back to the infirmary and wait until nightfall. Oh shit, I hope I didn't miss any teeth. Time to head out. Will the door to the clock tower be open? Knock. Who's here at this hour? Oh god! Mr. Yashiki? Doryu enters the room, a spirit clinging to her back. I wasn't there back at the Kujo mansion. It appeared when she came to Konohara Academy, or is it because of the time? More mysteries are piling up and none of them are being solved. Why are you here, Doryu? I snuck in since I thought you'd be the only one here at this time. I'm a real delinquent now. Why did you come here? You're going to the clock tower, right? I'll tag along. No, I can't let you. I'm not gonna have a repeat of what happened to Michiho.
I didn't ask for your permission. I'm tagging along whether you like it or not.
You know, that's what she said. And then she died!
Since this incident isn't just about you, it's also affecting me.
Doryu. Damn it. Oh, man. Let's go to the connecting corridor, then. She walks very, like, politely and everything. You know what? I'm angry at the fox statue. The fox statue fucking lied to me. Wait, what? Lights illuminating, reflecting something on the ground. Bend over and pick it up. It's a tooth! Why is there a tooth here? I was just here to yell at the statue for being a dick! Massive statue. The statue fucking lied to me! Also, I haven't seen the doll for a while, which makes me very concerned. Okay, we're going to the clock tower. Oh, joy. You know, last time we were here, bad things happened. Find myself here once again. Clock tower with a clock that stopped moving. Inside the tower Michiho is.
Let's go, Mr. Yashiki.
Yeah. Unlocked again. This means we can go inside. Makes me feel like this is the Departed's work. Yeah. You sure about this, Doryu? Hearing the sound of Doryu trying to steal her... I can hear the sounds of Doryu trying to steal herself. What's going through her mind right now? Tension? Or is it fear? In any case, her gaze is fixed forward.
I'm ready.
Alright, let's go. Ugh. Yep, it's gone. No trace of Michiho's corpse in the clock tower. Nothing left on the floor. And there aren't any traces of blood or the giant insects.
Mr. Yashiki, I knew it. The Departed disposed of her corpse.
Guess so, yeah.
Michiho?
Stumbling on her feet, Doryu walks toward the area where Michiho collapsed. She then turns to me and begins to speak.
Michiho was the best friend I ever had. She might have seemed selfish to you, but she was actually a really caring person. Even when she decided to be the student council vice president, she only did it to help me out. She didn't even want to be a student council member.
Were you two friends for a long time?
Yeah, we were friends even before we entered kindergarten. Our parents are close. Both of us are only children, so we became friends quickly. Because both of us wanted to have siblings, we often played sisters. I'd play the stubborn, fussy older sister, and she'd be the sloppy, yet kind, younger sister.
She continues rambling until her voice gradually fades. I bet even Doryu herself has no idea what she's saying right now. It's not the time for action, it's the time to just be there for her and listen. I nod silently.
I shared everything with Michiho. My hobbies, future dreams, the troubles I hid from other people. Even my crush. Listen to me, Mr. Yashiki. Michiho loved you.
What?
Did you realize her feelings?
I mean, vaguely, yeah.
I knew it. She's usually pretty direct when it comes to showing her feelings. It's only been a few weeks since we first met. time is irrelevant. It's all about the events that made her fall for you.
What event?
Didn't you compliment her hair before? She believed it was fate that someone who could see our curse other than the two of us.
But I'm a teacher and she's a student.
So you think it's weird?
Yeah, it's not very common. It's also illegal.
But that doesn't mean it's impossible.
Impossible, no. Legal, no.
5 years ago at the school, there was a tragic love story between a teacher and his students.
And it didn't end well for anyone. Trust me, I looked into it. She was referring to Rei Kashima and Sosuke Hirose from the art club. Probably heard about it from Michiho.
Love can bloom regardless of your situation. Doesn't matter whether the love is accepted or not.
I don't know about that! Love, huh? I might be insensitive at times, but I think I understand the kind of love Dory was talking about. It's a feeling young girls often consider precious. However, I'm an adult and a teacher, albeit a temporary one. Although they might think they have adult feelings, Michiho and Doryu are children at the end of the day. My responsibility to keep them that way. I can't accept those feelings, Doryu.
Is that so? I'm relieved to hear that. You're still the same as ever. A teacher who harbors romantic feelings for their student is the worst.
Okay! Doryu gives me a mischievous smile. Was this some kind of test?
Not like I want you to accept her feelings. I just want you to recognize Michiho's love. I think that's what she'd want too.
Doryu.
Her love remains a bud until the end. It never had a chance to blossom. But now that you finally realize her feelings, maybe your soul can rest a bit easier. Thank you, Mr. Yashiki.
Yeah, that was weird.
What are we gonna do now?
Find out who the departed is, obviously. In order to do that, we need to decipher the old book we found here.
So let's head back to the infirmary. I'm sure we can decipher it if we both give it our best.
It's not like we have a choice anyway. However, even with both of us, it'll take some time to decipher the contents of the book. Wish there was a better way to do this. Open the cabinet and inspect other spots. Everything's basically junk, like a moldy mirror, a white mask, and some worm-eaten fabric.
If only they'd been preserved properly, they might be valuable antiques.
Found a familiar item among the junk. Ooh, a tooth! Yeah, I'm gonna investigate this place real quick and see if I find any more teeth. By the way, Doryu. You said you and Michiho saw an altar where the doll was placed in the clock tower, right? But I don't see any altar anywhere.
Yes, I'm surprised myself. There was definitely an altar when we came here.
This is strange. Were they hallucinating or something? I don't think that's the case because the altar was also mentioned in the school newspaper. It's absurd to think they were all hallucinating. In that case, then it's been something caused by the departed. No one knows which is the real clock tower. Clock tower we're in right now, or the one you saw before with the altar. Large wooden box.
Mr. Yashiki, you have to focus on your investigation or else we will fail.
Yeah, I know. Oh! Small item lying in the corner. Is it a tooth? Tooth! Tooth, 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 tooth! Yay, we leveled up! Fuck yeah! That's weird. She doesn't seem to have any idle animations, unlike everyone else in the game. That's weird. Maybe she's only available in this chapter, and that's why. I don't know. Alright, we're back to the... Oh my god! Back to the infirmary. Hey, Yashiki. Your voice greet me when I enter the infirmary.
Oh no, he has one too. That's not good.
So you're actually here, huh? Credit where it's due. You were right, Hag.
Oh no, she's got one too! Haha, you can always trust my intuition.
Nishida, Yasuoka.
I called Kujo Mansion, but no one answered. I got worried, Yashiki.
It really causes trouble. I can see spirits on their backs, too. If these spirits attach themselves to everyone who enters the school, not just those who attend Konoehara Academy? Judging by the awful look on your face, something must have happened. Spill it, now. About that.
Don't do that, Mr. Yashiki. If you tell them, you'll... You must be Doryu, the student council president. Please, trust us. Yashiki is our friend. We won't betray him.
I mean, you might not. I don't know about... Listen, I wouldn't doubt if, like, a long time ago, Machida happened to hear, "We're leaving Machida behind! Fuck Machida!" Like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Yashiki's already a jumbled pile of misdemeanors. Trespassing, theft, traffic violations, some more theft. I can't even count them on all my fingers. Yeah, but murder! Murder is kind of the worst, and I haven't, like, I just did that. Oh no. I'm not gonna be surprised by anything that comes out of his damn mouth. Stop wasting my time and spit it out already. So it may have caused a murder? Fine, I'll talk. I want to bring this case to an end no matter what it costs me, and I need your help. I'll tell them everything that happened last night. I don't hide a single thing. The Departed's Wrath, book we found at the clock tower, the fact that I killed Michiho, Doryu helping me out, and the spirits I've been seeing on everyone since this morning. You must be kidding me. To think you'd kill someone. Well, not like I meant to!
Don't blame him for that. He was controlled by the Departed.
Insanity or not, murder is still murder. Article 199. A person who kills another person is punished by the death penalty or life imprisonment, or for a definite term no less than 5 years. I'd slap cuffs on you myself if I had them with me. I can see that. Let me just say one thing. It only applies if the victim is human. What do you mean by that? Oh, come on, stop playing dumb. You know damn well what I mean. There's a definite chance Michiho Kinukawa was the Departed.
What are you talking about now? There's no way Michiho was...
You think there's no way? She's pretty suspicious to me. Hey, he's... Yeah, no, he's not wrong! We haven't seen the Departed since then. Doesn't her unnatural attachment and affection for you remind you of the Departed? Yeah, it does. I mean, like, I've been saying it for a while.
Please stop! How dare you talk about her love like that?
Better watch your mouth too, Himiko Doryu. You're also a suspect. Okay. Machida, you and I, we're on the same page, bro. You're like, this is why I love having you around. Took you forever to get into the game, but I'm so glad you're here now. Both of you have something in common with the way you approach Yashiki.
Enough! You're being so cruel.
Doryu glares at Machida, her shoulders trembling. She's going to lunge at him at any moment now. I'm gonna stop her! He's right! Calm down, Doryu, I'll deal with him.
Understood.
Yashiki, here's my suggestion for you. Investigate Michiho Kinukawa to determine whether or not she was the Departed. But Michiho's already... Even if her corpse is gone, the evidence remains. Search her room. We might find clues about the departed there. Where did she live? The dormitory near the school? She's in the same dorm as you, right?
Yes.
It's a good thing we have someone who knows about the dorm with us. Will you help us out?
Mr. Yashiki, are you telling me you suspect Michiho?
Yes. Yes, I do. If only because it means I didn't actually murder someone. Like, here's the thing. It could be that I mean, like, I just thought of this. Michiho still could be the departed, and she was just pretending to be dead in order to, like, make him more, like, broken. I don't know. Do you suspect Michiho? That is a tough question. I mean, the answer is yes. Oh my god! The answer is yes. Sorry. Because we don't know who the departed is, we have to check every lead.
Understood. I'll cooperate since I believe she's innocent.
Thanks, Doryu.
Hey, Yashiki, you mentioned seeing vengeful spirits.
Yeah, it's right on top of you. Yes, in fact, there's one on your back.
I guess this must be why I've been feeling weird ever since yesterday. I wonder if the reason only you can see them is because you're the departed's groom.
What are they, anyway?
The embodiment of the departed's curse, most likely. Might be a result of their transformation, like the red lights in the school. Perhaps they all look the same because they were born from the same curse.
Not totally impossible, though the fact that these spirits are part human, part insect definitely raises some questions. Considering one of Japan's characters composed of the name Lord Mushigami means insect, I wonder if there's a connection. The deities of M Town and the departed. They might really be connected in some way. I wonder if maybe the doll, like maybe the departed is Mushigami and the doll is Kabigami. I don't know. Maybe it's just a guess. What will happen if we let them be?
I don't know for certain, but I have a prediction.
It's probably not going to go well, is it?
Those who are possessed by spirits will grow progressively weaker before they eventually die. I've witnessed it several times. No way! So everyone will die at this rate!
Maybe this is what the departed's wrath was.
Is there anything we can do to avoid it?
Kill the departed?
Considering the number of spirits, performing an exorcism is out of the question. Our only hope is to exterminate the leader of the spirits, the departed. They're the cause of this disaster. Once they're gone, everything will go back to normal.
Machida, I need the suspicious paper bag, please. Things have gone from worse to horrible at blazing speed. The damage has spread. But our mission remains unchanged. There's something I'd like to ask you, Yasuoka. Take the old book from my bag. Can you help us decipher this book? It's a book about M Town, formerly inhabited area near here. Maybe it can also tell us something about the departed. Can you read it? You're really well versed in these sort of things.
Sure, I'll do my best. I'll try to decipher as much of the book as I can until you all return.
Okay.
Shall we head over to the student dormitory? It's just across from the bus stop in front of the school.
Okay, I can't switch right now. Oh, she brought new sacred objects. Nice. Let's see, what do we got? Reduces damage by 4. That's nice. Yeah, let's take that. I like that. Question is, how are we going to get in there without arousing suspicion? We go along the road and finally reach the dorm. Front door's locked, not surprising given it's already past curfew.
The back door might be open. Door manager's a bit sloppy sometimes. She often forgets to lock the door.
Doryu's right. The back door is open.
See, I told you. We'll be in trouble if we get caught. Let's hurry.
Fortunately for us, the dorm entrance is empty when we get there.
Thank goodness the manager isn't here. Thought she'd stayed behind with Michiho's disappearance and all. Looks like she went home at her regular time.
Wow, what a loyal employee.
Let's look for the key to Michiho's room. Manager has a duplicate. So we'll be fine as long as we find that.
Okay. Row of mailboxes. Based on the number of mailboxes I see, student dormitory is quite big. An elevator in front of me. Not a very big one, probably can only fit 4 or 5 people tops.
Michiho's room's on the 4th floor, but we're gonna need the duplicate key to her room.
Okay.
Yoshi.
This is the admissions office where the dorm manager works. He should be around here.
Please wait a minute, I'll take a look.
Doryu enters the administration office. I'm the only one in the entrance now. This is bad. If a student happens to come at this moment, I'm going to have a good explanation. Not only did I barge in here without permission, this is a female dormitory. No justification for me being here. Come on, get back here soon! My patience is starting to grow. Then Doryu appears, granting my wish. In her hand is a key with a label attached.
Found it. This is the key to Michiho's room.
So it's that easy, huh? Well, I'm sure it's unsafe. Easy access to the keys, and the back door isn't even locked.
The key was in a sturdy case with a combination lock. I only know the combination because Michiho told me.
Why did Michiho know it?
She snooped around on the manager once when she was entering it and memorized it. She didn't intend to do anything bad with it, though. Probably.
Goodness.
This should get us into Michiho's room. Room's on the 4th floor. Let's take the elevator.
Right. Okay. Elevator in front of me. Not a very big one. Okay. To the 4th floor. Once we arrive on the 4th floor, I let Doryu lead us down the hallway. Came to a stop in front of the door with the number 402 on it.
This is Michiho's room.
The moment Doryu opens the door, I duck into the room. What? So I'm allowed to reveal the whole room. Is this a single room? I see one bed here. I sort of assumed you'd be sharing a room since this is a student dormitory.
It's not really common, but yes, all the rooms here are single rooms.
Oh. Now that I know this room has a single occupant, that means anything I see here is a reflection of Michiho's personality. Yeah, and I'm noticing all the frogs. Frogs eat bugs. I'm confused. She was obsessed with bugs, and yet there's frogs in her room? What the fuck? Doesn't seem like a room that a terrifying spirit like the departed would live in. I'm gonna see what I can find. Just wait here.
Then I shall leave the investigating to you.
Okay. Small refrigerator for a single person. A few bottles of soda inside. Okay. Drawers likely filled with clothing. There's a stuffed frog on top. Should check her drawers too, just in case. I hesitated a bit, but then I realized there are bigger issues than decorum at play here. Inside the drawers are Michiho's casual clothes. Clothes reveals she didn't appear to care much about fashion. Some of the other clothes are similar to one another. Also, inspect the backs just to be sure. Don't find anything hidden on them. Oh. When I close the door, something falls to the ground. Oh, a tooth! Always said lost souls are often seen in places near spiritual disorders. So why is this thing here then? It's rather curious to find it here, though it's easier to use as evidence against Michiho. Even if the dorm is cursed, we can't assume that Michiho was the cause of it.
Yoshi.
Large poster of a loving frog mom and her frog child.
Mm-hmm.
Calendar with a frog drawing is hanging on the wall. It's already October, but the calendar remained in August.
Yoshi.
Wait. That was back when she said the thing happened. Hold on. That would have been during summer break. So she hasn't done anything? This room seems mostly untouched. Frog-shaped board hanging on the wall. Find 2 notes on it. One is a note about raising a frog. That was about summer vacation plans. School day, go to check the tower with Hime. Nothing today, she and Doryu discovered the female doll in the clock tower. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thin layer of dust on the desk, along with the notebook. Froggy Log 3 is written on the cover. As the title suggests, the notebook is all about a frog it seems she was caring for. I see a lot of enthusiastic praise inside, including things like OMG so cute or true beauty. There's also some cute drawings that convey her affection toward her pet amphibian. But with no dates mentioned in the entries, it's hard to guess when she wrote these. Other than that, there are a lot of notes about her frog's food. She fed it either crickets, flies, or earthworms, trying to learn what the frog liked the most. Furthermore, she happily noted how the frog would eat the insects. Yeah, that's weird. She was all about insects, and yet she was like... you go into a room and, like... They also mentioned there's a layer of dust, almost like she hasn't been here.
Yoshi.
Mattress sits atop a typical pipe bed frame that has a stuffed frog sitting by the pillow. She had only a light blanket on the bed. Does she not get cold at night? It's almost as though she hasn't been back here since August. That would mean that maybe she is the departed. And the whole thing that we saw was just a way to, like, fool us into thinking we had killed her. Oh, I'm starting to get suspicious. Aside from small fog decorations, also a plastic fish tank on the shelf. Besides a dead frog. Because it died on top of a dry stone, its body's completely shriveled, it's bone dry. Bring the little one. The frog drives away bugs. Whisper invades my mind. This isn't the first time I've experienced this. Strange voice speaking to me. Bring the little one. Drives away bugs. Telling me to bring the dead frog somewhere? For what reason, I wonder? Most of my head never gives me an answer. In here waiting for an answer will get me nowhere. What I need to do is make a decision. Always chosen to follow the guidance of the spirit's whisper. Who knows, maybe this frog has some sort of spiritual power. That concludes my inspection.
Did you learn anything, Mr. Yashiki?
Yeah, a lot.
Huh? Just what did you learn?
There's no signs of life in this room. There's a layer of dust on the desk, and she neglected the frog she'd been raising. Furthermore, the calendar is on August, almost as if time stopped here.
But Michiko came back here every day.
She might have returned here, but I honestly doubt she spent her time here as a human.
Oh my god.
Resident loves frogs. Owner of this room loves frogs. The stuffed dolls, fish tank, and the poster. Place is stuffed to the gills with frogs. Seems like something quite important.
Mr. Yashiki? Why would that be important?
How do I say it? Hard to explain, I just kind of feel it.
Alright.
Judging by the way she's staring at me, I don't think she's convinced. The resident's preferences changed. The Michiho I know loves bugs, but the owner of this room clearly loves frogs. Additionally, from what she wrote in her notebook, she considers bugs to be food for her frog. It's a pretty drastic change of personality, don't you think?
Well, true, but she's always been a fickle person. Her preferences change every once in a while. Last year she was really into video games. Before that she was obsessed with puzzles. She honestly doesn't seem all that weird.
I don't know. It seems really weird to me. Answer me, Doryu. When did Michiho start liking bugs?
Around the end of August, when our summer break ended.
Time in this room stopped in August, same time her dramatic change in preferences. Can't be a coincidence in my book. Something must have happened to Michiho around that time. She turned into a different person after that point. But is this person even the right word here?
Mr. Yashiki, are you saying that this room hasn't changed in a long time and Michiko suddenly changed her interest because she'd become the departed?
That's right.
Must be joking. Michiho's the departed? No, it can't be!
Doryu protests frantically. I understand her feelings, I truly do. Michiho really had changed since the end of August. That means when we first met at the school, she was already... The entire time I've known Michiho, she was the departed. The departed is a spirit. Spirits are already dead. Putting it that way, the Michiho from that time...
Mr. Yashiki, if the Michiho we knew who recently was the departed, what about the real Michiho?
It's not hard to imagine. The departed replaced the real Michiho. Both of them wouldn't have been able to exist at the same time, so... I'm sure she was killed many months ago.
This can't be real.
And yet, it makes the most sense. Our business here is done. We learned what we wanted to know. Or rather, we learned what we didn't want to know. Damn. Ever since leaving the dorm, Dory's had a blank look on her face. Don't blame her. She just lost her best friend a second time, but she's got no tears left to cry at this point. You okay?
Yes.
A short, hollow response. She looks pale. I'm worried she might just collapse. Let's head back to the infirmary. We need to share this information with the others. Bench with paint peeling in every corner. Huh. Insects are pretty common on the school grounds and nearby areas. Is this because of the departed? Check around the corner. I find something on the ground. Ooh, is another tool! Fuck you! Okay. Okay, no need for me to take the bus. Okay. I'm still looking for teeth. Anything here? Tooth here, please? Nope. Okay. Okay, I didn't find any more teeth for now. Mashida and Yasuoka are waiting for me. I better report our findings with them. Let us save first. Okay, there's only 3, spirits left. And I can only, I can't enhance my bag anymore. So it looks like, I've just got one more thing to look for. Finally here. What'd you find? Hooray! I won't go to prison! I'm sorry. There was a part of me that was like, you know, I really kind of hope she was the Departed. That way I didn't actually commit murder. And I didn't, I guess. At least that's what I think. I tell them the information I learned from the student dormitory. Knew it. Michiho Kinukawa is the Departed. And now the whole murder on the clock tower is also cleared up. That was just another one of the Departed tricks. Kinukawa manipulated you into thinking you killed her. Why did she do that, though? Probably to destroy your mind with fear. She wanted to drive you insane. Maybe you being insane is one of the Departed's marriage requirements. You're thinking like an insane bride deserves an insane groom? Makes sense. Killing a student who's in love with you. That certainly could drive a person mad. My mind would have been shattered had Doryu not shown up that day. Hey Doryu, is the whole avenge Michiho for me promise I made with you still intact?
Yes. Doesn't change the fact the Departed still harmed Michiho.
Yeah, just apparently killed her months ago instead of, you know, right now. Alright, I'll do my best then. Yashiki, there's something I'd like to tell you. I've deciphered the book you gave me. Appreciate it. The book details an ancient M-Town ritual. Allow me to give you the gist. Jot down what Yasuoka says in my notebook. Summary of the Old Town Book. In the past, several famine devastated M-Town. The residents of the town believed the fury of their deities, Mushigami and Kabigami, were the cause of the tragedy. Hence, the shrines were built to worship the deities. Mushigami Shrine was located in downtown, while the Kabigami Shrine was built in the Fox Forest. Mushigami Shrine and Kabigami Shrine are merely halls of worship for two deities. One an insect deity and the latter a mold deity. Oh, the main shrine to both Mushikabi is located elsewhere. Mushikabi Shrine is located deep in the Fox Forest, off the road. Only relatives of the priests and Fox, the messenger, know how to get to the shrine. The Departed's wedding was held when a great famine occurred in M-Town. Held to wish for the end of the famine, this is also a sacred wedding ceremony where the matched brides and grooms exchange vows for the two deities. This ritual was last held during the Meiji era about 100 years ago. It's said the selected brides and grooms completed the ceremony at Mushikabi Shrine and the Great Famine in M-Town finally came to an end. So, because the ritual hasn't been taking place for so long, that's why this is happening. Because it is a holy ritual, the selection criteria for the brides and grooms are quite stringent. The grooms must be from the priest's family and have impeccable spiritual qualities. As for the brides, they must be pure maidens that come from a decent family. Furthermore, both of them have to be exceptional in all aspects, including their personality, lineage, and intelligence. Okay. Hence, the chosen brides and grooms are said to have been blessed and are the envy of the town. After she's done explaining the contents of the book, I'm left speechless. The easiest name for bug and mold, the Departed's wedding, the bride and the groom, and the selection. There's so many things in the book that overlap with the Departed's actions and remarks. This book is definitely our way to find out the Departed's true identity. Agreed. Feels like we've managed to get a real look at the Departed's history. But Yasuoka halts her words, pondering. If there's something on your mind, just say it out loud, Yasuoka.
Do you not find it strange? If the wedding ritual was a blessed event, like the book said, how could the departed have been born?
She has a point. Based on my previous interaction with the spirits, they're birthed from grudges.
This book probably only covered a sanitized version of the truth. If there's another part surrounded in the darkest abhorrence, that's a part you'll need to uncover.
We already inspected Mushigami Shrine in the corridor and Kabigami Shrine in the forest during our encounter with Mr. Kokiri. However, we didn't find any clues about the departed. The last one is the Mushikabi Shrine, then. There must be something of note there. Mushikabi Shrine is located in the depths of the Fox Forest. I don't have time to explore the whole forest.
Then our only choice is to ask the fox how to get there.
Yasuoka refers to the fox, the messenger of the gods, mentioned in the book. There's a fox in the storage area of the science room, though it doesn't look like a messenger to me. Gonna need to find another fox. Now that we have some direction, we can finally start investigating. By the way, is Hiro not coming tonight? Yeah, I didn't contact her.
I made that call. This is above her pay grade now.
It's true.
The departed has transformed and grown stronger. They are more dangerous than before. So it seems prudent not to get Hiro and other regular people involved any further.
That applies to you guys, too. I mean, not Yasuoka. And I feel like Machida, he's had enough encounters with this crazy shit that he's qualified. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate your help. I just don't understand why you're willing to risk so much to help me. Like Yasuoka said, the departed has transformed and acknowledged me as their husband. This is on another level than helping me deal with spirits in the notices. I have no idea what will happen next. And yet they decided to jump into the hellhole alongside me. Where does that determination come from?
This is my job. I believe it is my fate to save those who are terrorized by the wrath of the spirits. I've only lived this long because my purpose in the world of the living has not been completed yet.
This is my job, too. Because this old bag here asked me to help, and in a more literal sense, because I actually get paid to do it. I love Machida! Pay's worth the risk. Straight, simple answers. I have a feeling even if he wasn't being paid as much, Machida would be here for us. Like, I remember when, in the DLC of the first game, when we, like, fell out the window after battling with the spirit, we almost fell. Machida was the one who came to our rescue and grabbed us and saved us. And God, like, he's such a cool guy. I love Machida. I didn't like him when we first met him because he seemed really weird, but, like, now, like, he's really grown on me. This is why I place my faith in them. Strong faith that can't be described in words. The simple way they lead their lives makes me feel like I can trust them with mine. Yep. Sometimes, like, this is the thing I've learned about friends and friendship. True friends will be there for you when you need them, without you asking. There's like a joke I see. It's not really a joke. It's not really a proverb either, but it's a phrase that I really like. A good friend will bail you out of prison. A true friend will be sitting in prison along with you. Thank you. Let's head out if we're done chatting. Yeah, let's go.
Wait a minute, Mr. Yashiki. Can I come with you?
No. Ask Machida. Ask Machida. It's almost like ask your mother. I want to ask Machida. You really have to ask me, you idiot? Of course she can't come. I just love that. Just like, can I come too, Mr. Yashiki? Ask Machida. No. Okay, no then. Who in the right mind would bring a kid into the forest at night? You do make a good point. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Stay put here, Doryu.
But... you look awfully pale, Doryu. If you collapse, you'll only make things more difficult for Yashiki. Let's both wait here, alright? Understood.
Doryu nods reluctantly at Yasuoka's insistence.
Please be very careful, Mr. Yashiki.
Let's bring an end to this stupid game, Yashiki. Machida has joined and is replacing Doryu. Okay. Nice. Investigation of the departed. Interesting. Okay. Well, we are definitely at time for this episode, and we're at the middle stage of this. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Oh, I don't know if we'll officially get to the end next time, but we'll see. We might get, like, the quote-unquote good ending next time, but I don't know. It depends on how long it takes us to get through it. But either way, thanks again, everybody, and, as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe it if you're not already. Ring that bell for all them notifications is. And until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers. Hey there! If you enjoyed this video, why don't you consider subscribing to my Patreon so I can keep making awesome videos like the one you just saw. The link will be in the description below, and as always, have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day.